in full drive. Let's put on the gas and let's move to transportation. We are there.
Transportation, yep.
You got to have a car. But
Yes.
from what I understand, Maryland, the DC area, there's actually a lot of public transportation.
Correct. So if you are around close to DC, you got your bus in there that also not only in DC, it's actually a bus that goes to Maryland locally on a daily basis. So people commute left and right between DC and Maryland, and it's very doable. Now the question is, how far is the bus stop from my house? Well, depends. If your bus stop, it can be like literally right in front of you. Where we live in Towson, the bus literally stops by the gate. By the entrance of our apartment complex. So the kids and the bus stop, when you have kids, the bus also stops right in front of it. So the kids literally, and you as a parent, if you commute, it's doable. But majority of the town, I mean, the time that if you need to go like on, your daily errands, of course, it's better to use the car as well. So it's very nice to have a personal car, but if you're going in and out of the DC or just in Maryland per se, like metros, there are also buses. Like in New York, I can commute to my work with the bus as well. When you live in like downtown Baltimore or even suburb of Baltimore, it's doable by the bus. And there's also train in there as well. There's train, there you have your local train and you also have your interstate trains. Interstate trains, if you want to go to New York, you don't even have to drive. You don't even have to drive. You can use the bus. Actually, if you go to those busy DC, New York, you don't want to bring your car. Just take the bus. Based from my experience, who lived in Boston, who lived in New York City, who lived in DC, don't take your car in the downtown places.
But I would say, and would you agree with me though, that it's good to have a car?
Yes,
You
advisable.
don't need it for your day to day. If you want to go city to city or, ride around in the inside of the city. But all in all, and this is a good rule of thumb for any city that you move to in the United States, get a car.
Yes.
It will help your freedom and your life because unfortunately the rest of the world has very good public transportation systems and very intricate, and in the United States we have very sophisticated highways.
Yep.
And the one thing that we did do right, and as this train and bus system that you were saying between all these metropolitan areas, especially on the Northeast coast, right in there is what you were talking about, Kay.